You project so many of your uncomfortable feelings, thoughts, and emotions onto other people because you are scared of being vulnerable and you are not confident enough to admit your insecurities directly. So many of us were conditioned not to be vulnerable, and we had parents and caretakers that projected a lot of their insecurities, anger, codependency, sadness, whatever it is, they projected it onto us. And as children, we don't have the ability to rationalize what's going on, so we internalize it and we pick up these tools from childhood and we start to do it in adulthood. So, a big way that projection has shown up in my life is in romantic relationships. I did not want to appear insecure, even though I really was. And so, whenever I started to feel anxious or uncomfortable in a relationship, instead of talking about it directly, I would project feelings onto my partner and start a fight. And it would look something like this. I see you've been on your phone for the last hour, and I really don't understand who you're talking to, but whoever it is, why don't you go be with them since clearly you don't want to be with me? That was a defense mechanism, and I was projecting my thoughts onto my partner to get him to admit something or to get him to say the opposite so that I felt regulated and safe. Here's what I would say now. Hey, I'm feeling kind of triggered right now because I was really looking forward to spending some quality time with you. And since you've been on your phone the last hour, it's making me feel a little insecure that maybe spending time with me is not something that you really want to be doing right now. And I'm not saying that that's the truth, but I'm starting to feel really agitated and I don't want to blow up on you and assume things. But I just want to let you know how I'm feeling. This level of vulnerability is crucial and necessary if we want to start building healthy relationships. And I know that some of you are thinking that your prior partners would never be able to receive you in the vulnerable way. And that is a key indicator that maybe there is an imbalance in the frequency of the relationship where one person is wanting to grow and wanting to deal with their trauma in a healthy way and the other person is not ready for that. And so that's when the decision is kind of on us, where if this is a reoccurring pattern where you try to be vulnerable and you try to speak your truth and your needs and you are met with dismissiveness or anger, that this may not be the relationship for you. So, in order to integrate the shadow of projection, we have to first be hyper aware that we are projecting in the first place. And then we have to start getting honest about our own thoughts and feelings. We have to start showing compassion for these insecurities and know that it's not inherently who we are at our core, but the experiences that we had in childhood or throughout our lives that have created these insecurities. And we have to be vulnerable enough within ourselves and other people to express it in a healthy, clear, and direct way.